Carnatic War. What happened in first Carnatic War? English and French fought with each other, but it ended with the Treaty of Aix-la-Chapelle. And after the signing of the treaty, in Austria there was no rivals between English and French, but in India still the rivalry developed between French and English, which gave rise to Second Carnatic War. But what are the reasons behind a Second Carnatic War? Let us see. When all the four European countries came for the trading, that is Portuguese, then Dutch, English and French, at that time Mughals were ruling India. And the Mughal last king Aurangzeb was ruling at that time. His ruling period was 1658 to 1707. As his kingdom was very vast, he divided his kingdom into certain provinces, and each province had governor, and under them there were sub-provinces and sub-governors were there. So the sub-governors will report whatever is happening in the province to the governor, and the governor will report to the king Aurangzeb. But in year 1707, Aurangzeb died. And there were no powerful kings left in Mughals to rule the Mughal Empire. So the Mughal Empire became kingless. No one was there. Due to this, what happened? As we know that in the administration of Aurangzeb, the whole empire was divided into provinces, and each provinces had their own governor. So this governor of the provinces started to declare themselves as the king of that particular province. And one such province was Hyderabad. And at that time in Hyderabad, the Governor General was Ashraf Jah I. He declared himself as Nizam of Hyderabad in year 1724. And he ruled up to 1748. Let us see now what happened in Carnatic. In Carnatic, they were called as Nawabs. So it was said that whoever came in Hyderabad, they were called as Nizams, and whoever came in Carnatic, they were called as Nawabs. But Nizam's power was more than Nawab. So the Nawabs have to inform whatever was happening in Karnataka to the Nizam. So the Nizam will decide what steps should be taken. So in 1724, at the same time, in Carnatic, Governor General was Sadatullah Khan I. So he declared himself as Nawab of Carnatic. He ruled from 1724 to 1732. He did not have his own son. So he adopted his brother's son, that is Ghulam Ali Khan, Dost Ali Khan. And he made Dost Ali Khan as the Nawab of Carnatic. And Dost Ali Khan ruled Carnatic from 1732 to 1740. Dost Ali Khan had a son called as Safad Ali Khan, and he had a son-in-law called as Chanda Sahib. Chanda Sahib was elder than Safad Ali Khan, but Chanda Sahib's nature was very different than the others. He used to fight with all the neighbors. He used to interfere with all the neighbors, and he used to create problems. So Chanda Sahib was prisoned by Marathas. There was no option left for Dost Ali Khan. So he made his son Safad Ali Khan as Nawab. Safad Ali Khan ruled Carnatic from 1740 to 1742. But in 1742, he was killed. There is the mystery regarding his death. So, Safad Ali Khan had a son called as Sadatullah Khan II. But he was minor, and you can't make minor as a king or the Nawab. So, Safad Ali Khan, that is the Asaf Jawan, he told Safad Ali Khan, let your son be called as a Nawab. But he had the Anwar Uddin, who was the right hand of Asif Jawan, and he was very good, what you call it as, administrator also, because he was trained under his father, Anwar Uddin. So he was knowing how to rule the, what you call it as, the kingdom. So he was sent to guide Sadatullah Khan till Sadatullah Khan became or reached the adolescence. But Sadatullah Khan from 1742 to 1744, but he was killed in 1744. Even his death is a mystery. So what happened when in 1744 when Sadatullah Khan was killed? So Anwar Uddin was as a guiding Sadatullah Khan. So Asif Jawan made Anwar Uddin as a Nawab of Carnatic. So he ruled from 1744 to 1746. Whatever the ruling or the administration was done by Anwar Uddin was going peaceful. As I told you, 1746 to 1748. Remember what I told you. It is the first Carnatic War. And do you remember Anwar Uddin was involved in that first Carnatic War? What happened? The Anwar Uddin, what happened in the first Carnatic War? He fought with the French to get back the Madras, and he was defeated very badly during 1746 to 1748. Now what happened here at the same time? Let us see that in 1748 Asaf Jawan died. He had a son called as Nasir Jang and his sister's son Muzaffar Jang. So Muzaffar Jang was grandson of Asif Jawan. But this Nasir Jang was a notorious fellow. In 1741, what he did, he attacked his father. He was very ambitious. He wanted to become the Nizam. He attacked his father. And his father, what he did, he beat Nasir Jang and he made him and he removed from the kingdom and told him to go away from the kingdom. So what happened? Nasir Jang was not there. So ultimately, after the death of Asif Jawan, Muzaffar Jang was made the Nizam of Hyderabad. So came to know who was made the Nizam of Hyderabad? Muzaffar Jang was made the Nizam of Hyderabad. In 1748, what happened? Let us see. Chanda Sahib, I told you, he was taken as a prisoner by Marathas. He was released. And Chanda Sahib was not knowing what was happening in Carnatic. Afterwards, he came to know that the Nawab of Carnatic was Anwar Uddin. He became angry because he belonged to the dynasty of Sadatullah Khan I. So he should become the Nawab of Carnatic. Still, he had the ambition of becoming Nawab of Carnatic. So what did he do? The Chanda Sahib thought, somehow I have to become the Nawab of Carnatic. And yet Anwar Uddin was defeated by French. So he also had in his mind that he should only become the Nawab of Carnatic. And at the same time, Nasir Jang, instead of him, Muzaffar Jang was made as the Nizam. He also had ambition to become the Nizam of Hyderabad. So Nasir Jang, what he did is that he joined his hands with Anwar Uddin because he was knowing Anwar Uddin. He asked help with Anwar Uddin. So Nasir Jang and Anwar Uddin became friend and they joined with English because Anwaruddin was against French. So Nazir Jung, Anwaruddin and English became one team. Chanda Sahib wanted to become the Nawab of Carnatic. He was against Anwaruddin. So Chanda Sahib joined with what you call it as French. Muzaffar Jung, he had no option. So he also wanted to be the Nizam of Hyderabad. So he joined with Chanda Sahib. So Chanda Sahib, Muzaffar Jung and French became one team. Then Anwaruddin, Nasir Jung with English became the one team. This was the reason behind the Second Carnatic War. So with French, who joined with the French? Chanda Sahib. Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jung. With English, who joined with English? Nasir Jung and Anwaruddin. This was the reason behind the Second Carnatic War. As we saw the reasons for the Second Carnatic War, let us see when did the Second Carnatic War took place. Second Carnatic War took place between 1749 to 54. Already in the reasons of Second Carnatic War, I told that two teams were formed. One, the English team in which Anwaruddin and Nazir Jung were supporting. French, Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jung. So, for Second Carnatic War, some major battles took place in the Second Carnatic War itself. Which are those major battles? Let us see one by one, year-wise. The first battle was Battle of Ambur in 1749. I told you that in 1746 and 1748, first Carnatic War took place and Anwaruddin, he did not get Madras, so with his army he went and attacked French to get Madras, but he was defeated. After he got defeated, he came back again and he was the Nawab of Carnatic that time only. So what happened is that the French had this thing in the mind. Say that Anwaruddin had come to fight with us, we should not leave him. So what they did is that they started to march for the war towards the Arcot. Anwaruddin came to know that French with his teammates are coming to fight with him. And he knew that how he was badly defeated by French. So what he did is that with his army, he came to a place in Carnatic called as Ambur. So he did not want the French army to move from the Ambur, which is in the border of the Carnatic, inside the Carnatic region. So there only he went and they had the battle of Ambur. And in this battle, the French were they had a huge army and they had weapons modern weapons they had. So they were able to defeat Anwaruddin, and Anwaruddin was actually killed in the battle and they captured Arcot. English were not able to support Anwaruddin because it was overnight and they had no time to react. So before they think and to do something, before that only the war was fought and Anwaruddin was killed and the French captured Arcot. So English, what happened in the English team, one member became less, that is Anwaruddin. So they were left only with Nazir Khan. So English that had in their mind, Anwaruddin's son Muhammad Ali was there. So what they did is that they called Muhammad Ali and they told, see, your father was killed by French. Why should not you take revenge on French people and get back the what you call it as Arcot, which is captured by French. You join with us. We will help you. We will provide you whatever the thing is needed. So what happened? Anwaruddin was less in that team. So in that team, who joined? Muhammad Ali joined the team of English. So again they became what you call it a strong team. Now Muhammad Ali, encouraged by English, he was with the English army with Muhammad Ali. They wanted to capture back the Arcot. They fought Battle of Tiruvadi. First and second, both the battles were fought in 1750 against French and Chanda Sahib. So what happened? French army was strong. Even Chanda Sahib's support was also there. His army was also there. So they won the Battle of Tiruvadi. Then what happened after that? Muhammad Ali was afraid that the French people will kill me. So to protect himself, he ran and he hid himself in the Jinji fort, a strong fort. It is said that Aurangzeb wanted to conquer this fort. It is so strong fort that it took him 9 years to conquer that Jinji fort. That much strong fort is Jinji fort. So what happened? He hid himself in the Jinji fort. Dupleix, I told you, a very ambitious fellow with his French army. He did not leave. So he came to know, oh, Muhammad Ali is hiding in Jinji, and anytime he will become a troublesome, he can come. And his ambition is to become Nawab of Carnatic. So he can come and have war against us any time. So what did this French thought? They only surrounded the Jinji fort in 1750 and 51. The Battle of Jinji was fought at that time. But he was accompanied by Robert Clive because the East India Company office was in the same fort of Jinji. When the French attacked Jinji, and when Robert Clive and Muhammad Ali came to know that they are going to be defeated, both of them ran away, and for 1 year they both together they wanted to build their army. So after 1 year, that in 1752, Robert Clive and Muhammad Ali with a strong army, they only attacked French and Chanda Sahib army, which is called as Battle of Kaveri Pok. And there Robert Clive and Muhammad Ali's army won. A very important turn took place. By this now, only French were winning the wars, and this is the first time when the British or English won the war. After that, in year 1753 and 1754, 3 battles were fought by Dupleix. Still Dupleix had in mind that he can gain back whatever they have lost in the hand of English. But in all those 3 battles, what happened? The French lost very badly because the French commander was taken as a prisoner by the English, and which was shameful for the French. Seeing all this development in India, France called back Dupleix, and what they did is that they put all the blame of Second Carnatic War lost by French, they put the blame on Dupleix. Due to your nuisance, due to your wrong decisions, the Second Carnatic War we lost, and some of the places which were in our hand was also lost. So then France sent a new person called Charles Godieu, and he replaced Dupleix. Before they sent Charles Godieu to India, they instructed this person that As soon as you reach India, you develop a friendly environment between English and you be peaceful with them and you try to sign a treaty. And that is what happened. A treaty was signed, that is the Treaty of Pondicherry in 1754, which ended the Second Carnatic War. So this is what all happened in Second Carnatic War. So once again I will revise what happened in Second Carnatic War. So before that, in First Carnatic War only teams were made. In English team Anwaruddin and Nasir Jang was there. In French team Chanda Sahib and Muzaffar Jang was there. Then what happened during Second Carnatic War? Major battles were fought in the Second Carnatic War only. In 1749, the French attacked Arcot. They wanted to capture that. At that time, Anwaruddin was the Nawab of Carnatic. So Anwaruddin had already fought with French in First Carnatic War, as he did not get the Madras. So he was knowing how powerful are the French, though they are small in number. So what he did, he came to the border of the Carnatic, in which Ambur was there. So he wanted to stop the French to enter inside the Carnatic. So in Ambur, the battle of Ambur was fought, but Anwaruddin was killed in that battle and the French captured Arcot. Anwaruddin's son Muhammad Ali was there, and English could not help Anwaruddin because what was the reason? Because they were not able to help. The time for the reaction was very, very less. And when they came to know, already the war was ended and Anwaruddin was killed. But this thing was there in the mind of English. Yes, the French people has taken the Arcot, which was in our, which was in our hand. So they approached Muhammad Ali, son of Anwaruddin, and they started to talk with Anwaruddin and convincing him that we will support you, you retaliate against French, you declare a war, our army will be with you and you have to become the Nawab of Carnatic. It is your chance to become as your son of Anwaruddin. So Muhammad Ali joined with English and the battle of Tiruvadi was fought first and second in 1750. But there also what happened? The French and Chanda Sahib army won and Muhammad Ali and English team were defeated. So what did Muhammad Ali do? He was afraid that the French people will kill him. So he ran and hid in Jinji. In Jinji there was British East India Company office was there, which was looked after by Robert Clive. So meanwhile, what happened? The French people came to know that Muhammad Ali is hiding in Jinji. So French with Chanda Sahib army attacked the fort of Jinji, and Muhammad Ali and Robert Clive, when they came to know that they were unable to defend the French army, they ran away from there, and French Chanda Sahib army won the battle of Jinji. After running away Robert Clive and Muhammad Ali, for 1 year they developed a very strong army, and in 1752 they only attacked French and Chanda Sahib and they defeated French and Chanda Sahib. It was the first defeat of French. Till now, English were only winning. Again, Dupleix, he did not leave his ambition. So what he did, he again attacked English. 3 battles continuously was fought between 1753 to 1754. But by that time, English came to know the strategy of Dupleix, how he will fight. So they also had the support of Muhammad Ali was there, Nasir Jang was there. So what they did is that along with that big army, they defeated Duplex. In the three battles, Duplex was defeated. This whatever the events were taking place in India was known by the France. So France called back Duplex and told that this is all your ambition to conquer South India has made us to land in this position. So you are responsible for the loss in Second Carnatic War. And they sent a very good person called as Charles Gaudieu so Duplex was replaced by this person. And before they sent, they called Charles Gaudieu and they told him that you develop a friendly atmosphere between English and French, and you see that you stay in peace and try to go for the treaty. And when Charles Gaudieu came to India, he talked with English and he convinced them, and they were ready to sign, that is the Treaty of Pondicherry in 1754. That is how the Second Carnatic War ended. So you came to know regarding the First Carnatic War and Second Carnatic War. In First Carnatic War, it is 1746 to 1748. Second Carnatic War, 1749 to 1754. In First Carnatic War, who were all the kings and between whom the war was fought and what was the background, I told you. Similarly, in Second Carnatic War also, I informed you the background, who and all were involved in this Second Carnatic War. So if you compare First and Second Carnatic War, you will see that more kings were involved and so many dates are there. Okay. If you see your social reader, whose copy of this lesson I am going to send you, in that photocopy, the names of whoever the kings according to the year wise I have mentioned is not there. So some of the kings, important kings' name is given. If you read that, you won't be able to connect who came first, whose son was who, and how did he got, or how did he came to be as a Nawab, or how did he came to be as the Nizam. That and all you won't be able to know. So for that, I have taken First Carnatic War and Second Carnatic War in detail, and according to year-wise, connecting the son and the father, and who will become the next Nawab or who will become the next Nizam, I have taught you the First Carnatic War and Second Carnatic War. So you have to go through this thoroughly. Why? Because First and Second Carnatic War is linked with each other, is connected with each other. And how is that connection also? In the background of Second Carnatic War, I explained you. So usually in battles, links will be there between the battles. So that is not there in your reader. So I have explained you in detail how did the First Carnatic War took place, what was the result, who won and what happened, how did the Second Carnatic War took place, what happened, what was the result, and that and all in detail. You see this video, you observe and listen to whatever I have told in the video. Slowly you go through whatever is being told. Then you will come to know whatever it is, how First and Second Carnatic War is connected to each other. It is just like a story and you have to remember the dates. It's very important, children. So go through this First and Second Carnatic War. Then you compare that First and Second Carnatic War and see the relationship. How does the First Carnatic War is connected to Second Carnatic War? After this, I am going to send you the Third Carnatic War also. All these three Carnatic Wars are related with each other. So I am going to stop over here. Bye, children. Thank you, children.